Hi guys, welcome back to Sunday League's Champions League. My name is Chris, aka Big Will, and today we have a huge FA Cup tie away against Cambridge United of League One, and we follow that up with a league game against Eastbourne Borough. That game was originally scheduled for the date of the FA Cup tie, so that has been moved to the midweek fixture, which is coming up. So hopefully we can do quite well. 3-2 seems to be the order of the day at the moment. We've won what five five of our last six wins have been by 3 goals to 2. Bit of a strange run of form, but we've looked good in front of goal and we continue to do well. Very late goals to win the games for us as well in each of our last three fixtures. 88th minute against Tonbridge, 95th minute against Bath, and 89th minute against Maidenhead. So we're certainly consistent. It's just a case of continuing to push on the way we are, really. The Maidenhead game was an FA Trophy second round tie, and we've been drawn against our rivals, Yeovil, in the next round of the FA Trophy as well. We probably won't have that in the next video. We're going to get through and play Yeovil in the league for the next video in the start of January. So hopefully we can continue our good run of form. The league table still reads quite well for us. We sat in second place. We're now 7 points ahead of third place Torquay. We really are setting very high standards here, just behind Yeovil. So it's going to be a very big league game indeed. A lot of high goal scoring players at the moment in the league as well. Chukwuemeka is joint top with Abrahams and Stevenson, and Yumolu's just the one goal behind, level with Mason Bloomfield and Matt Rush of Aveley as well. So very close run things all around at the moment, but we have a big focus today for this FA Cup tie. Financially, it'll do us a world of good anyway, but I mean, if we can somehow get past League One opposition, it would be a phenomenal achievement. We've got Bevan in goal with Younger, Harris, Roberts, and Winstanley at the back. Okieng, Bailey, and Hughes are going to be the midfield three, with Chukwuemeka, Ford, and Yumolu as the front three. McBride has agreed to move to Portadown in Northern Ireland now, and Chamberlain is now under offer as well. Obviously, we've got a lot more substitutions available to us today, so there is potential opportunities for some heroic efforts from any of the players on the bench. So we go into the game. Obviously, we're in probably the best form that we could be. We're winning games. Obviously, defensively, we're a little bit suspect at times. And it's one of them situations where we're playing well enough to continue to win games, but defensively, we have been a bit suspect at times. So we've got to be careful. And against League One opposition, we have got our work cut out for us. But I think we're certainly capable of getting something out of the game, even if it's just a goal. But we'll see how we get on. But Cambridge United, straight from kickoff, looking to move forward with Kapoha. Charges down that right hand side, plays it into Lancaster, who squares it, and there is a goal for Elias Kachunga 20 seconds in. He's been disallowed for offside, luckily from our point of view, but that was not the best of starts. But we're straight at the other end. A minute later, a younger with the throw to Bailey, knocks it back to Ed Harris. Now a younger again into Okieng. Harris picks it up. It's under a bit of pressure. Okieng's lost it, and May picks it up into Cosgrove, and now Kachunga charging forward here for Cambridge United. Another opportunity knocking, and there is Cosgrove. And obviously, this had a goal disallowed after 20 seconds, so we could already see it coming. A goal down within 3 minutes. It's not been a bright start, especially from our defence. And we need to wake up a bit here. Okieng into Winstanley. Back into Okieng. Forward to Ronan Hughes. Now Bailey. Plays it forward to Chukwuemeka. Iunga. Trying to push forward down that left-hand side. Knocks it long. Yamolu's actually in behind here. He's got support arriving. Finds Ford. And it's well blocked by the defender. Big opportunity for us there. But unfortunately, it doesn't fall in our favour. Positive signs, though. At least we've created a bit of an opportunity. But we're going to have to go some to do well here today. It'll be unfortunate, but having conceded the early goal, it's not looking too promising against opposition that are 2 leagues above us. Free kick swung in there. We managed to clear briefly, but Cosgrove picks it up into Bennett, who's free. And there is the second goal. Centre back Ryan Bennett with the finish. Poor from our point of view defensively again. And defence, I think, is the one place that we're going to need to strengthen. I am debating centre backs for sure. Corey Roberts is probably the best of the bunch that we've got at the moment. Ed Harris is declining as a footballer and he's retiring at the end of the season anyway. So I think come January, well, I mean, we can sign them now if we wanted to, but come January especially, I think that is going to be the main area to strengthen, to be honest. We've looked a little bit lacking at centre back, unfortunately, and it is showing again today. But I mean, I think the game's pretty much done, but we go into the second half hoping that we can at least find a way back into it. But chance maybe here for Cambridge. Here is Thomas laying it back to Digby. Just holding on to it, finding Bennett. Now May. Back to Okadina, who's in loads of space. Lays it out to Kapoor, who, again, no pressure on the wing back at all. And he plays it in, and there is Kachunga, and there is the third. And would things be better if we had Kowalczyk in goal? I'm not too sure, but since Bevan's come into the side, we've looked a little bit less likely at the back, which is quite unfortunate because it is an opportunity for him, of course, to really establish himself, and he's not doing himself a world of good at the moment. And Yamolu's been brought down in the penalty area here by Okadina, and it is a penalty. He is carrying a knock, unfortunately, Yamolu, but opportunity for us to get something from the game. Ronan Hughes with the penalty, scores the penalty. We actually have a goal here, which is a big moment for us. It might not amount to anything, but we've got the goal nonetheless. And Yamolu, we are going to take off. I don't want to risk a long-term injury, to be honest. And we'll probably get Bogdan Marion on. And I think we'll bring Makuna on for Chukwuemeka as well, just because he's on that yellow card. The last thing we need is any suspensions. Young has been complaining that he's not been playing enough first team football as well. And since we've started him the last couple of games, he's rated a 5.9 and now a 6.2. He comes off. And we're going to get Jensen Sumnall on for Corey Roberts as well, who, well, between him and Ed Harris, they both had poor games, to be fair. We'll leave it at the 4 subs for now. And then we've got one in reserve, should we need it. But at least we managed to get a goal from the penalty spot. And it gives us something that we can remember from this FA Cup tie as we seek to get back into the game. I don't think it's going to happen, really. Romari Ford again with a poor performance as well, as Lancaster launches it forward, looking for Kachunga. And he actually won the header, Kachunga, but Bevan managed to claim it quite well. And he delivers it long, and it's gone straight to a Cambridge player. No one even challenged for it, and Digby into Lancaster. Kapoor picks it up on this right-hand side, and again, too easy for him, but Bevan watched the ball well, and Williams was making a good run there, but Bevan was alert and managed to make the claim. Picks it up and launches it out. Marion with the header, and Okiang again. He's been very lazy today as well. He's not looked at it at all. I mean, yeah, Cambridge are probably just a better team, but we need to be doing better. Marion doing well to win possession back. Isaac Bailey into Ronan Hughes. Plays it forward. Romari Ford's in behind here. He's not had the best of games, but he's managed to score here. Bogdan Marion's gone down with a knock here by the looks of it. But we're back into this cup tie. It's 3-2. And from an unlikely position, we could be in with a slight chance here. I'm not too sure what happened with Bogdan Marion. He just ended up going down. I think he might have just pulled something. So we're going to have to just wait and see what happens with that. And it might be that we have to use our fifth substitution earlier on. But he seems to be okay. He might have just felt a little bit of a twinge. And I think, to be honest, we'll throw some encouragement to the lads. And who knows, we might be able to get back into this after all. We're going to take Okieng off for James White. And we'll push Ronan Hughes back. Whiting, sorry, not White. And as we get into the last 10 minutes, potential for an opportunity. We could go attacking, but I fear that it would probably leave us far too empty at the back. Lancaster just about beating Winstanley to the ball. We've been unlucky there. Young's in loads of space. We're not pushing out of the penalty area here. And now Ibsen Rossi. Moving down the right-hand side. Is he going to get the crossing? We're managing to do well against him, but the ball was swung in nonetheless. And Sule Kaikai with the finish, it finishes the match off. We did well to get back into it at all, but I'm a bit disappointed with the way we've conceded that goal. We should have got a challenge in, if nothing else. But unfortunately, that is the FA Cup run done and dusted. A 4-2 defeat. I'm not too disappointed, to be fair. We reached the second round and we're playing a team that were 2 leagues above us. And yes, we were 3-0 down, but we got back into it. We fought hard. And unfortunately, it just wasn't enough. And come the end of the match, they managed to get that vital goal through Sule Kaikai to finish it all off. And we received £3,000 because we lost. Um, but in terms of finances, we've done quite well, to be fair. And in terms of gate receipts, we've made a very good amount of money, which has been ideal. And I mean, we've already made £40,000 more now than we did last month. So being in the FA Cup second round has certainly helped us, and that has finished the month off nicely. Financially, anyway. Disappointing to get the defeat, but now we have to reset ourselves and get back into the right frame of mind, ready for the league game against Eastbourne Borough. Bear with me, a few days to go, and then we'll be back for that league match. Okay then guys, here we go for the game against Eastbourne Borough. This is actually a game in hand for us. Yeovil won while we were playing in the FA Cup, so bit of pressure on us to keep within touching distance of Yeovil. But going away to Eastbourne Borough, they're sat in 16th place. I'm hoping that we can get another good result. Caleb Chukwuemeka wants to leave the club at the end of the season. That has just come about, so bit of a strange one with that, but what can we do? You know, if we get an opportunity at promotion, he may stay. I really don't know, but for the time being, we're going to have to potentially deal with it going forward. We have Bevan in goal with a younger Harris, Robertson, Winstanley at the back, Okieng, Bailey and Dudjak in the midfield, with Herlock, Ford and Chukwuemeka as the front three. Yumolo did get a knock, of course, in that FA Cup tie, so he is only fit enough for the bench today, but even then, he isn't completely fit anyway, so if we can get away without using him, we will do, but likelihood is he will potentially have to come into this game. I have had a quick look for central defensive options. It is a little bit hard to come by them at the moment, but again, we'll just have to wait and see. Hopefully, we can have some news on that in the next episode, but we'll just have to see where we go from here. But firstly, again, we've got to focus in on this league match and hopefully get back to winning ways pretty much straight away after that FA Cup tie. Eastbourne, not in the best of form, but they did win last time out, so they will be on a bit more of a high after that. We're not too disappointed after that FA Cup defeat, of course, but even so, a 4-2 defeat could be classed as a heavy defeat, despite the class difference between the two sides last time out. So we've got to be careful, but we'll see how we get on. Very slow start from both sides, really. Dudjak into Winstanley. Chance for him to get the cross in. He tried to. It took a deflection. Dudjak was beaten to it by Montgomery, and he's just fell to the floor. And I think that was a pretty poor decision by the referee. I didn't feel that that was a penalty. I won't complain too much because Chukwuemeka, with the run-up, takes the penalty and scores. We are ahead here after 23 minutes. Another good penalty, this time from Chukwuemeka. And looks like, hopefully, we can maintain our league form. It's another very good penalty. He's done really well this season from the penalty spot, it has to be said. And despite wanting to leave at the moment, at the end of the season, he remains committed to the football club while he's here. So it's the only shot we've had. Obviously, it was on target because it's been put away. But a chance here for Eastbourne to get back into it for Koje with the delivery, swinging it into the penalty area. We do manage to get it briefly clear. Younger brought down Remy, no foul. Cadogan with the finish. It's a brilliant strike from Malik Cadogan. And again, question marks over Jaden Bevan. We need Kowalczyk back, I think, to be honest. I'm not filled with confidence with Bevan's form since coming into the side. And because he's hell-bent on being unhappy at the club at the moment, the fact that he's not playing enough, even though we're giving him game time now, he's not performing well in training either. So certainly not going well in that area of the pitch. But we do continue to win football matches in the league at the moment, and we've just got to maintain and try and continue what we're doing. Watson into Easton. Now Stritch. Plays it forward to Scrimshaw, and he's completely done Ed Harris, and Scrimshaw's in, and he's fired it just wide of the post, and that really does highlight how weak we are at centre-back at the moment. Opportunity here with a corner for us though. Romari Ford to swing it in toward the near post. It's headed away. It's come out for Dudjak, and it's actually been put in, of course, by Ed Harris. He's actually just put it in for us. He's managed to get us back in front. Considering it was his error that nearly cost us a goal, he's gone straight up the other end, and he's managed to score from a set piece. Dudjak did well to just nod it down. And I think one of the defenders blocked it, but Ed Harris just swung his foot at it, managed to put it in. 2 shots on target, 2 goals. Vukovic with a delivery here. Chukwuemeka doing well to head clear. Vukovic into Stritch. Can we get it away? No, we can't. And Stefan Vukovic has equalised. And again, question marks over Bevan. Poor goalkeeping from him again. We've not got any other option really. Dory Hollick isn't ready to play first team football. And to be honest, Eastbourne have been the better side. We've not looked particularly good today. We're going to demand more. And to be honest, I think we're going to go attacking as well. I know we've scored a couple of goals, but this has not been good enough. And Herlock has not been in the game at all. So Yamolu is going to have to come on, which is a little unfortunate. Younger's on a yellow card, a 6.2 again. Since he's been playing regularly, he has been shocking. When Stanley is going to come off as well, Corey Roberts can go to right back. And the midfield is just going to have to stick with it. And hopefully we can wake up a little bit. Because you're here with a corner and the header's only just over the bar from Easton. And we're rocking here. We're not looking very confident at all. But there is an opportunity for us to win 3-2 again if we can somehow find a way through to the opposition goal. We're going to fire the boys up for the last 5 minutes. This has not been the best performance to return to the league. And I'm very concerned that we're conceding so many goals at the moment. We've not lost the game, which is a bonus considering we deserve to. But that was not good enough. And we've got to be careful. I know we're comfortably in the playoffs. That's not the concern. But if we want to aspire to go further than that, we really need to wake up and we need to perform better in games like that. Eastbourne down near the foot of the table. All right, they're nearer to mid-table, but even so, we are a much better team than they are, given the way the season's going. And that was not good enough. In terms of tomorrow's episode, like I say, we're going to get some games under our belts, I think. And we'll probably get all of December done. There's a lot of games to play. It's 6 matches, which is a little more than I'd like. But we'll come back for Yeovil in the league. It could be a massive, massive game, that one. And potentially Hendon as well. We've already had Hendon and Chelmsford, haven't we? I think, to be fair, we'll do Farnborough away at the end of December and then do Yeovil at home. I think it might be a little bit of a better balanced episode then. But in and around there, and hopefully we can pick up on our league form again and get back to winning ways. So until next time, guys, thank you very much for your support. Please like and subscribe to the channel. It is all greatly appreciated. I will see you all next time. This is Big Will, signing away.